Professor Carly Conklin. I'm an associate professor here in the School of Law, and I'm a senior fellow in the Center for the Study of Dispute Resolution. Every year, the Center for the Study of Dispute Resolution puts on a symposium on a topic that is related to dispute resolution. This year's symposium will be held on November 13th, Friday, and it will be held here at the University of Missouri School of Law. The topic is Beyond the FAA, Arbitration Procedure, Policy, and Practice in Historical Perspective. In layman's terms, what we'll be doing is we're going to take a look at the history of arbitration. So what did arbitration look like in early America, starting in the colonial period, and how has it developed over time, all the way up till the Federal Arbitration Act was passed in 1925 and developments from that act forward. We'll also be looking at some of the predecessors to the development of arbitration in America. So arbitration drew from practice and procedure as it had taken place in England, and also from the development of arbitration within religious groups, specifically the Quaker population. Our keynote speaker will be Professor James Oldham from Georgetown University Law Center. Professor Oldham is not only a renowned arbitrator, but also a historian who focuses on English law and legal development. I would say there's two big reasons why I would encourage students to attend. The first one is the kind of historical overview and development that we just simply don't have a lot of time for in our doctrinal law classes. So we learn a lot about what the law is today and how we practice it today, but we don't get to delve too deeply into how we got to this point. And that's a really neat framework for the second reason why I would encourage students to come, which is that one thing we do in law school is we think about what the law is, but the other thing we do is we think about what the law ought to be in terms of justice, efficacy, how can we best help people resolve their disputes. And it's very difficult for us to be objective about some of the processes in our own time. We can't go to the future and look backwards to determine what is just and what is going to actually be most efficient and best meet parties' needs. By looking at the past, we can see other procedures, other policies, other practices, and they can provide us a lens for evaluating those same things in our own time. This symposium will be held on Friday, November 13th, 2015. It will be here at Holston Hall, and the talks will be held in the courtroom and also in room 7. You'll see placards up when you come into the main floor of the law school directing you where to go.